What's up, guys? My name's Big Z Racing. Welcome back to our NASCAR diecast review. 7 of them. Actually 6, because the Chase Elliott I've already reviewed. But we've got a full wave. Wave 4. Just got announced last week, and it's already in the stores. I am so glad to be able to review it early. I'm actually getting to review a wave early on this time. If not mistaken, I believe I'm one of the first to review it. Which is cool to do. I haven't got to do that in a long time. Really long time. I haven't reviewed a full wave in a long time because by the time I usually get a wave, everybody's reviewed it. So I'm like, I'll just review them single-handedly. But I've got a full wave. I'll review it. I'm excited for this. So let's get into it. Alright, first car we have is Noah Gragson's 2020 Wave 4 Lionel Racing NASCAR Authentics Camaro. This hasn't ran, but it was supposed to run. I believe it, maybe it did run. I don't remember. But I remember it's supposed to run. This is a very nice scheme. Looks very sleek. Looks pretty good. And before we get into it, we'll look at the back of the packaging. We got Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, not Ricky Stenhouse, Noah Gragson, Erik Jones, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmie Johnson, and Kyle Busch. So you may have noticed I didn't find the Dale Jr. It wasn't there. And I'm not going to be reviewing the Chase Elliott in this video because I've already done it, and I will leave a link to that in the description of this video. But yeah, so let's get this car out of the box and review it. Alright, we got the car out of the box now, and before we start reviewing the car, let's take a look at the hood that comes with. We actually got a plastic hood. Haven't been getting these in the last couple of ways, so neat, they're back. Pretty cool design, Lionel Racing 9, Noah Gragson, MG for Noah Gragson, and a cool, decent design, which is pretty good. So, let's get into a review on this pretty good looking number 9 Camaro. So, let's zoom in. We got NASCAR Xfinity Series, Mobile 1, ARP. We got 9. We got Brent, Professional Agriculture. We've got NASCAR Authentics. We got Lionel Train Store, or Lionel since not sure. We got RCCA Elite, and we got Action Racing Collectibles. We got an American flag. We have Oxalto. We have one winter sticker for Daytona. We have Snap-on Freightliner. Lionel Racing Miller Welders, I believe. And I do not know what that last one is. We got Noah Gragson, NG. On the back of the car, we got hashtag driven by diecast. We got 9. We got Racing Electronics. We got Mac Tools. We got Camaro. We got Chevrolet Bowtie. Right side of the car is pretty much the same as the left. On the hood of the car, we got Lionel Racing. On the front bumper of the car, we got Camaro 9 Junior Motorsports, or JR Motorsports, whichever one you call it. On the roof of the car, we got 9. And we got 2 Lionel Racing logos. We got Lionel Racing on the deck lid. And we got a big old paint chip I just realized in the 9. That is not good. That's actually awful. Wow. Can't believe that. Yeah, that's it for the Noah Gragson car. This is a pretty nice looking car. Let's move on to the next car. Okay, we got Ryan Blaney's 2020 Wave 4 Advanced Auto Parts Mustang, and man, is this a nice looking scheme. Really, it's just a reverse version of Joey Logano's 22 Pennzoil. But it's Advanced Auto Parts. It looks really nice. Cool to see Advanced Auto Parts back. First time they've been sponsored a car since Alex Bowman, I believe. First time they had a diecast produced, at least. So yeah, nice car. Let's get out of the box and review it. Alright, I got the car out of the box now. And before we get to reviewing the diecast, let's take a look at the magnet. We got Advanced Auto Parts 12, Ryan Blaney. And neat little design. Pretty bland and easy, but it looks good. Alright, tells you what the car is. They didn't get the right color red, though, which is a little weird, but whatever. So let's get into review this. And man, this thing looks really good. A lot of red. You don't get too many red diecast. Oh. I'm trying to zoom in. Okay, we got NASCAR Cup Series logo. We got the NASCAR race car logo, and both look to be pretty well. I noticed that there's like black around it. I believe it's from the sticker, like they have to place the decal. I'm thinking that's not. I could be wrong with it. We got the 12 with the classic scallops Penske scheme. We got Menards. We got Vance. We got Advance, not Advance Auto Parts. Just got Advance. Nothing on the corner panel. We got American Ethanol. We got Dex Imaging. We got, zoom in, Ford, PPG, Mazak, Discount Tire. Gotta zoom back up. We got Advance Auto Parts, Moneyline, Ford, and 12, which the 12 looks wrinkly over there. And apparently something's going on with Moneyline and Austin Cindric and Team Penske. I'm not sure what it is, but from what I've heard, it sounds like another DAC solar thing going on, which is not ever good for the sport. Right side of the car, we got the same as the left pretty much, except it looks a little bit more clean with the decals over here. Like, they don't look as bad. They actually look pretty good. Like, this diecast so far has been pretty flawless, except for that 12 on the back end, which I don't really care about. On the front of the car, front bumper, we got 12, we got Mustang, and we got no Team Penske logo. Huh. On the hood of the car, we got Advanced Auto Parts with the little checker flag thing. We got Pennzoil. We got Ford logo. On the roof of the car, we got 12. On the deck lid, we got Advanced Auto Parts. And yeah, this is a really nice scheme. I was going to get it in the Gold Series, but I changed my mind. Mainly because when I went to go get it, they were sold out. Story of my life when it comes to buying diecasts. But I have it now. It's a really nice car. And so yeah, it's now mine. Let's move on to the next car, aka Chris Buescher. Okay, we got Chris Buescher now, and this looks like it's the same scheme from last year as Ricky Stenhouse's, but it still pops like crazy. It's a beautiful car, and I like it a lot still. And Chris Buescher, I thought was going to have a really good year this year. He's done worse than Stenhouse, I believe. I don't know if Stenhouse was top 20 last year or not. But he hasn't done as well as everybody expecting him to. I think Stenhouse has outperformed him most races, honestly. But it's just Roush as a whole. Newman is as low as he is in points because he missed 3 races. But Buescher, he just struggled all around. But yeah. So let's get the unboxing and get into this beautiful diecast review. Alright, I got the diecast unboxed, and obviously before we start reviewing the diecast, let's take a look at the magnet, which is bright. We got Sunny D, Chris Buescher in 17, and this is a nice looking magnet. Like, this pops out and it looks good. Let's get into review this nice looking diecast. Zoom in. Got NASCAR Cup Series logo, and see, that looks perfect. Like, it isn't wide. The background on it wasn't bigger than the logo like it was on the Blaney, I believe. I could be wrong. NASCAR race car logo looks pretty perfect, which is, except for the little splotch there, but I don't know how difficult that is to do. We got 17 and something on the 17. What is that? I can't zoom in no more, but what is that? Must be like a paint defect or something. I'll give them that much credit. Zoom in on the logos. Here we got Mac Tools, Champion, and we got Siemens. We got a weird paint thing down there. Paint chip, I believe. Paint defect. We got Sunny D. We got Fastenal. We got American Ethanol. We got Chris Buescher. And we got, I believe, the Texas state flag. I'm not good with my state flags. We got Ford. We got Sunny D. We got Fifth Third Bank. We got Sunny D. Ford license plate, Freightliner. Oh, that's Roush Fenway, not Freightliner. And 17. Right side of the car, pretty much same as left, and looks pretty clean. It actually looks a little bit better with the Fastenal logo, but yeah, pretty much the same. Front bumper of the car, we got 17 Mustang and Roush Fenway Racing. On the hood of the car, we got Sunny D. Ford. On the roof of the car, we got 17 Sunny D. And on the deck lid, we have Sunny D. And let's take this other car out for comparison. And yes, it is Ricky Stenhouse's 2019 version, which is literally the same car. Like, there's no difference at all. Especially with them both being... Okay, there's a difference. I believe this is Buescher and this is Stenhouse. They changed the back of the car a little bit. Yeah, that's the only change, though. Oh, the Buescher is the one that don't have the big wide logo on the back. Huh, I wonder why. But yeah, move Stenhouse out of the way. Put Buescher right here. But yeah, that's going to be it for the Buescher part of the review. Let's move on to Kyle Busch next. Alright, we got Kyle Busch's Skittle Dips 2020 Wave 4 car, and which is weird because this car has never ran this year. And if I'm honest, I'm not even that big of a fan of the scheme, but I know it's a popular one to pre-order and pick up, so must be locked mainly because it's a Kyle Busch car. It's popular, and most Kyle Busches become rare, it seems. Like the M&M's car, like the last 3 years of it, you can't find. But yeah, this car is nice looking, at least. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but most people are. So let's skip the unboxing and get into the review. Okay, we got the car out of the box, and obviously, before we start reviewing it, let's look at the magnet. And I like this magnet. It actually follows the pattern on the hood almost identically. There's a little bit extra, like the 18 in the Kyle Busch. But other than that, it's the same design, unlike the Blaney and the Buescher from the last 2 reviews. Like, the magnets are not the same as the scheme. This is. That's why I like it. So, yeah. Let's get into reviewing. It's a pretty nice looking die cast. My second Kyle Busch for 2020. And we got a pretty much perfect NASCAR Cup Series logo. We got NASCAR race car, which doesn't have like the splotches around it. So looks good. We got a paint chip there by the 18. We got 18. We got, oh Lord, we get to play the sponsor game. This will be fun. We got Interstate Batteries, Siemens, Cessna, Freightliner, Mobile One, Mac Tools, Lincoln Motors, Sherwin-Williams. I do not know what the 2 I didn't name are. We got Interstate Batteries. We got Skittles Dips. Ream on the quarter panel. We got American Ethanol. We got Stanley on the C pillar, or B pillar, I don't really remember which one. But we got Toyota, JD, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and I believe, well, I'm not sure what that is. See, I was giving them credit. The first few looked good, and it just went awful down here at the bottom, and it just started chipping up. We got Rowdy on the name rail, aka Rowdy Energy. Zoom back out. We got Skittles Dips, Toyota 18 Camry. Right side of the car. Looks pretty much the same as the left. It looks pretty good. Like, I like this scheme a little bit, but it's not like, for Kyle Busch, that's not my top pick for this year. My top pick is the Interstate Batteries for Kyle Busch games. On the front bumper of the car, we got 18 Camry, which is a little bit wonky. It's a little bit crooked there. It's actually a little bit off-centered. But yeah, we got the Joe Gibbs Racing logo. We got Skittles Dips on the hood, which there's a chip under there, right there. Zoom back up. Got 18, and we got a pretty big chip in it, which I'm not the happiest about. Please zoom in, phone. Or just focus one. Like, look at that big old chip in the 18. And I thought it was like something I could just scratch off. Like, just like rubbing my finger against it. No, it got worse. But yeah, that's not good. Got Skittles. Got creamy yogurt. And you got, obviously, the 18 up here again with the bad paint chip. That just does not look good at all. It looks like a broken M&M, if I'm honest. That's what it kind of looks like happened on the 18. I got one of the mini M&Ms. Looks like it broken on it. But yeah, Oh, I forgot we were going to compare this to the standard Skittles car. Yes, this is the standard Skittles car from the last couple of years, but it hasn't changed since 2014. So it'll be okay. It's a very different scheme. Like, it's the same premise of the scheme, but when you add in like the yogurt effect, it creates a whole different dynamic. Put that back in its spot on the shelf above. So yeah, that's it for the Kyle Busch review of Wave 4. This is a really nice scheme. I liked it a lot. Even though I didn't like it, I'm like a 50-50 on this game. Like, I'm not really sure if I like it or not. But yeah, let's move on to Erik Jones. Okay, we got Erik Jones' Irwin Toll Speed Bore car from Wave 4 2020, and this is a nice car, giving me Jamie McMurray vibes. This is really nice. I like this car a lot. I didn't know if we would ever see an Irwin Toll's car again, but I'm glad we have. Sadly, Erik Jones won't be with the 20 car next year. I don't know really where he'll be, but Christopher Bell will be in this car next year, probably with the sponsor, I think. But this is a really nice car. Looking forward to getting into a review of it. Let's skip the unboxing and do just that. Alright, we got the car out of the box now, and yeah, this does look as good as it did as I thought it did. That made no sense, but I hope you understood. Before we start reviewing the car, though, let's take a look at the magnet. And they did the same thing. They didn't do this would look cool on the actual hood of the car. Like how it been like that with the yellow, but it didn't. They should have just followed what was already on the hood and add the 20 Erik Jones and Toyota logo. If you don't do that, it looks just like the car and it looks cool. This, you're adding something extra, which makes me wish we could have seen that on the actual paint scheme, and now I'm sad. But yeah, it's not on the actual car. It's inaccurate. So yeah, let's skip on to the review. And this is a really nice car. And there we go. I gotta get the light on it. Zoom it. We got the NASCAR Cup Series logo. We got NASCAR race car logo. We got 20. We got, let's play the sponsor game again. We got Interstate Batteries, Mac Tool, Sports Clips, Sherwin-Williams, Freightliner, Mobile One, Lincoln Motors, Siemens, and I do not know what those other two are again. MC, and I don't know what that one is. We got Irwin for Irwin Tools. We got Reese's, I believe. Reese's Fine Foods. We got a little bit of a chip in the American Ethanol logo. We got DeWalt. We got Erik Jones. We got a single Toyota logo and a JD logo in the B pillar. Side car, we got Irwin. We got Toyota. We got the 20. Right side of the car is pretty much the same as the left. And we got another like off-centered Camry logo, like Camry lettering on the grill. Like, why are they all like off-centered? They should, like, the M should be under the logo, I think. Maybe I've just been looking at Camrys wrong this whole time, because I'm looking at a 2019 Denny Hamlin throwback and it's the same way. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly the same for every Camry I own. Maybe I just now noticed it. Who knows? We got Joe Gibbs logo over here. We got 20 over here. We got Irwin Speedboard. Yeah. We got 20. We got Irwin. On the deck lid, we got Irwin. Yeah. That's it for the Erik Jones part. This is a really nice scheme. I like it a lot. This is one of my favorite Joe Gibbs schemes for this year. Is it one of my favorite schemes? No, but I love the blue and yellow because blue is my favorite color and yellow's a good secondary with it. And I know it's going to be pointed out probably to me. Yes, this is Little Wrangler 3's colors. The blue's a little bit darker. Like, if we're talking his colors, the blue's probably, hold on, like the blue on the Alex Bowman card. It's about that blue. for his colors, I think. I'll have to look at his logo again. But yeah. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Let's get on to Jimmie Johnson. Alright, we got Jimmie Johnson's 2020 Ally Camaro Wave 4. And I'm so glad this car was in Wave 4. I was going to get it when it was released in the Gold Series. It was $20 already. And I'm not the type of person that will pay that much for a Gold Series release. Especially this early on the year when you have a chance at Authentics release. No way I'm paying that much for a Gold Series. No. I almost paid it for the Ross, but it dropped back down to like $8.95 or something on K-State Diecast. So I did not pay that much for the Ross Chastain. I got the price I wanted. The Chase LA is the most I've paid for a 164 this year. I paid $13 for it. So yeah. Let's skip the unboxing and get into this review. I'm interested in this. I'm curious if I can actually answer these questions on like the Austin Dillon from Wave 3. That review is coming in a couple days. I understand that I'm doing Wave 4 before Wave 3, but that's just how it worked. Let's get into the review. Alright, we got Jimmie out of the box, and this is a really nice looking scheme, but as always, before we review the car, we need to scoot over. First of all, I'm getting a lot. Scoot the camera over, but let's take a look at the card. We got the render of the Jimmie Johnson Ally card. We got thank you, no, Jimmie Johnson. Let's see. Answer these questions. In which now defunct series was Jimmie the 1998 Rookie of the Year? ASA? I'll have to look it up afterwards. I'll like pop up a green correct thing if I got it correct. At which track has Jimmie Johnson won the most cup races? Dover. Which track did Jimmie win his only race in what is now the Xfinity Series? Chicagoland. I'm not even a big Jimmie Johnson fan. I know these. I'm not sure about the top one, but I think it is the ASA. I believe, because it went out of business in 2002. When they start moving the numbers to the sides and stuff like that, NASCAR should take a look at that and realize that's arguably what hurt it. We don't know what hurt it, but we can say it's that to prevent that happening. Okay. We got NASCAR Cup Series logo. We got NASCAR race car. We got the 48, and unlike other 48 cars, which they're all in a bag right now because I'm packing up to move, there's no like outline to the 48 as usual. Like this is just a plain yellow 48 put on the car. So that's different. It may have been like that last year. I didn't get last year's, unfortunately. Never found Wave 5, really. I got the Dillon, the Hemrick, and Jones. That's it. And I found those over a course of a year. Got Ally. There's a little bit of a chip in there, like it's scratched out in the Ally logo. We got A for Ally. We got American Ethanol. We got Valvoline. We got Microsoft, which is weird. But speaking of Microsoft, if you haven't watched my Dale Earnhardt Jr. Windows 10 review, go check it out. I'll put a link into that in the description below. We got Oxalta, Freightliner, Siemens, Cincinnati, and we got JJ instead of Jimmie Johnson, which is was that like that last year? I didn't get last year's. Okay, so and the 164 again was just too high. $30? No. Okay, we got Valvoline, Ally, Do It Right, Z01 Camaro 1LE, 48. Oh, choked up there for me. We have 48 Ally. We got Ally on the deck lid. We got Ally on the hood. So yeah, that's it for the Jimmie Johnson. Let's zoom back out. I hate that he didn't make the playoffs this year. It was sad how he went out because you never want to see a driver miss the playoffs at Daytona by a wreck, even though the chances are significantly higher for that to happen. But it was sucky that it happened. But I mean, it's NASCAR and it's a Daytona. What else can you expect? As you know, one of my favorite drivers, Willie B, did win the race, so I was happy he made it. And it was hard for me to pick Jimmie Johnson or Matt DiBenedetto because I'm a fan of both. But I decided to go with Jimmie Johnson because it's his last year. I know, like, and also I was like, well, Matty D, his ride's probably on the line. I don't know how everything's going with that. So I was like, I don't know. Either way, I know Jimmy's legacy is not going to be for his struggles the last 3 years. It's going to be for his championships, his wins, his success in the NASCAR Cup Series. So yeah. Alright guys, that is now Wave 4 for 2020 reviewed and unboxed. This is a really nice wave, arguably my favorite this year because Wave 3 I felt like was a little bit lackluster. Didn't really like it. I like this wave a lot. Hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Have a nice day. Peace.